I came to yoga looking for something deeper, and in holistic yoga I really found that.
Because my life is so hectic, so it's nice to have something that's really constant and like consistent, and that's what I find the yoga practice does. So even if after a week I don't do it for, say, every day, I feel a bit yucky, and it's something I know I can go back to, and I know I can spark back that feeling of feeling centered and balanced again.
I can still remember the first lecture that I received from them, because previously I was a very regular party on the weekends kind of girl, and when I found holistic yoga, it changed my life really. I remember going home in the car saying, "Oh my God, did you hear what they said?" And it really answered a lot of deeper questions for me of why we're here and where we're going in life.
The emotional part, I noticed after doing yoga only for a short time that my emotional state, I'm a lot more calm. I don't tend to get caught up in negative emotions as much, and when they do come I can let them go, which is a big part of living in our life. We have to be able to let those negative emotions go. Yoga really helps you to go inside yourself and realise that life is a lot bigger than the momentary emotion that we do feel.
Holistic yoga and meditation is a very unique yoga school. The teachers, Anthony and Nina, have a profound knowledge of the tantric yoga system, and more importantly have a beautiful ability to convey this complex knowledge to the students in an easily understandable format.
And just by the way that you guys presented it, it made it so much more open, you know, so that you can laugh at yourself without taking it too serious. And I think that's one of the things I'm taking with me, is not to be so serious, you know.
My name's Bonnie. I've just completed the silent retreat here, and I have to say that it's been the best thing I've ever done for myself in my entire life, and that's an understatement almost.
One of the best things that I get out of holistic yoga is the continuous teaching and learning that I can take home and do at home. So I'm always inspired to go home and continue the practice, and that has been a huge benefit for me.
The best part, I think, was probably the spiritual aspect. I've sort of been looking for a good yoga teacher, and I think they're very hard to come across, and I really felt a connection with Anthony. I find him very wise, full of good advice, and he's very knowledgeable in lots of different fields of spirituality, and for me that was probably the highlight, I'd say.
I discovered the school at a time when I held some pretty self-limiting beliefs about myself, which were particularly holding me back in some areas of my life. I felt that other people's opinion mattered, and within a few weeks of doing yoga, that just fell away, those self-limiting beliefs, and I felt more like me again in a long time.
And from a personal level, before I did yoga, I had quite a short temper, which my family can definitely vouch for. And I found that doing the yoga actually gave me a sense of calm, and like really calmed the fire, the roaring fire down, and made them more like the cool embers of the fire. So that was very nice for me, because that was something that I had been trying to work on for a really long time and found it very difficult until I found this yoga practice.
It's given me a connection to something bigger than myself, and it's opened up a big doorway into the world of spirituality. And you know, you hear a lot about yoga these days, but not a lot of yoga is really practiced, and that's what holistic yoga has really given me. It's given me the deeper practice and the deeper essence of yoga, and I've really been able to connect with yoga and learn so much about myself, so much about the world, and so much about the universal life force energy.
And I feel a lot lighter as as a person. I feel like I can tackle day-to-day things and issues with a clear mind. So
one thing that I'll take away from this is the power of change and the energy and the power that we have within to implement positive change in our lives and also in the lives of others, those that are close to us.
And for me, I really believe that yoga and meditation and practicing your spirituality and just being in that moment and focused on your energy and stillness in a community, that is the way to be centered and to be happy, and from that place you can just learn to live the life that you're supposed to live, be more creative, be more in tune, be more aware, be more connected to the people and your environment.
I can't say enough good things about Nina and Anthony. They are teaching with such sincerity and a humbleness that I think is quite rare to find in some yoga systems, and the teachings that they're offering is something that's a very traditional path and something that I've found very trustworthy and transformative in my own experience.
For me, it's about connecting with everything, connecting with people more, connecting with the earth more. It's made me realise how lucky we are and how beautiful and precious everything is around us. My diet's changed, just the way I look at things, even trees and flowers. I know it may sound silly, but you really have an appreciation for those sort of things. It's quite, you know, nature and everything. People are beautiful, beautiful people, and yoga is the tool that's helped me to see this.
Doing holistic yoga with Anthony and Nina has really given me a lot more than I could have anticipated going to that retreat. It's given me a really solid yoga practice.
Especially linking the body to the spiritual world that I haven't been doing, and which feels very nourishing, very right, very healthy, very wholesome, and at the same time linking, I think, to a kind of spiritual energy that is so rejuvenating and filled with so much love and happiness that I just feel like smiling all of the time.